Also yesterday. Good to be here with you. I promised you yesterday that we're going to consider the e-money. I want to understand it because I really don't know what's going on. I hear the e-money all over the place. I try to read, but I'm left more confused than before I started. So I brought experts to you today on the show to help us understand what this e-money thing is all about and what you need to know. How is it going to improve your life? Is it going to give me more money? Because right now all I'm looking for is money. I hope it means that someone is depositing money in my account. I hope that's what it means. But of course, they're not giving you money. So with what I've read, e-money sounds a bit close to mobile money. For me, in the understanding that I have with what I've read so far, sounds precisely the same thing that we're doing with mobile money. So I've brought you a financial analyst here in the studio. Bola Olajade is a friend of the house. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wemimo. Good to be here.
Same here. E-Naira.
E-Naira. E-money is an artist, huh?
I hope you guys are watching on Facebook. No, not sharing having to come tell me, Ogbeni, e-money. No thanks to social media. This is E-Naira. Scratch. E-Naira. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Thank you.
I will also have joining us via Skype in a moment, Sharafaddin, yes, for Sasi. He's joining us from Oyo State. He is the vice chairman of the Association of Mobile Money Bankers, let me get the full way this is called. Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria. So they have an association. He's the chairman of Oyo State. So he's joining us via Skype. I'd like to know, the difference, if there's any, between this E-Naira and mobile banking. I'm sure he can hear us now. Mr. Sharafaddin, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Wemimo.
Yes.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. So, like I told Mr. Bola before we came in the studio, I'm just going to take a recliner and let you guys explain to us what this is about. So I'll start with you, Mr. Bola. What is E-Naira?
Or maybe I should
as
start
simply as possible. Please help us.
E-Naira is virtual version of the fiat Naira that we're used to.
What's fiat Naira?
That is the
paper
one
currency.
The paper currency. In the evolution of currency, we had a situation in which when these coins came into play, or coins and notes, they used to even be backed by gold bars in the central banks that issue them. But over time, there has been doubt whether there are gold bars representing, for example, all the Naira that are flying around in Nigeria. So they have become more of a fiat, the capacity of the government to say, exist, and it's
back yourself.
And it comes to play. Yeah. So those notes are printed by the CBN.
By monetary authorities in different
Exactly.
countries.
And that is the fiat money. So all of us transact based on these things that are already printed. By the central banks. Now, the central bank has created a virtual version of that same Naira. So there is no printing backing it up anywhere. It is, in fact, the central bank was using terms like minting. Like you mint,
minting,
the same way they would say they mint coins,
cryptocurrency.
Exactly. So somebody is using that. So it's an electronic money minted by the central bank and will be issued and spent virtually all across.
So if I download the app, there's an app that has, by the way, been brought down Play Store.
Yeah,
Nigerian have reported it.
Yes, maybe it's volume of, because I learned that there have been about 2.8 million visitors on a daily basis.
And the capacity is not strong enough to bear that.
Maybe. Or maybe there are some other debugging issues that they didn't pick on time.
So let me understand this. If I download the mobile app, I'll possibly find a button where I can mint money and the money is all mine.
No, you're not.
Are we?
No, you're not going to find that.
So what am I going to do?
Oh, what you're going to find is how to be able to create your own e-wallet. With the minimum information required from you. Maybe it's your NIN or it's your NIN and BVN so that you can have an e-wallet.
So how does the money get in my e-wallet? Who puts money there?
You can fund it. You can have people fund it, but from all indications, they will still be funded either from your normal fiat money, or they will be, or you have somebody else to fund it. Somebody who already has a virtual wallet that you can fund it from, or who is going to also fund it from his own Naira account.
So what this means is, from my bank or for someone else's bank account, I then do a transfer to that account.
Fantastic. Don't forget that the virtual money is meant to be a store of value. So there must be a value movement. It's a store of value. It's also a medium of exchange. So if there is no value that moved, what are you going to be storing there? Value must move.
So I like our audience to understand this. So once you get the app or you have an e-wallet, E-Naira wallet,
correct,
then you have to put some money there.
Yeah, there has to be some.
And then you can transfer that money to somebody else, or
you can do whatever you can do with your normal
things.
Naira. You can do it with it, or make payments, pay bills, whatever.
So I think we're on the same page. That's as much as I understood. But this sounds very similar to mobile banking, and that's why Mr. Sharafuddin is here. So help us understand, if you can hear me, what is mobile money? What is mobile money? Let's see if there's a difference, actually.
Yeah, thank you very much, Wemimo.
Right.
I also greet our first speaker, Mr. Olojede.
Thank you.
I think he has been able to also, explain the E-Naira, better too. So I will start by saying that we need to understand mobile money, and we also need to understand Naira. Mobile money is actually a means of payment. It's a means of payment that is digital. So your number is used to create an account for you. Then you can fund that wallet. So you can move money from your number, which is your account number, instead of the conventional bank account number, which is 10 digits. Your 11-digit number will be used to create a sort of an account. So if you fund that wallet, if you put money into that wallet, maybe somebody transfer to you, it's the same thing. It's only that there is a limit of transaction that you can do on mobile wallets.
So compared to E-Naira. So explain this to me. On the mobile banking platform or the mobile money, do I need a bank account to open it? If I want to open a mobile money bank account or wallet, what do I need to do?
Okay. We also need to break it down. There is difference between mobile money and mobile banking.
Yeah.
Okay. Mobile banking, you must have an account with commercial bank. And you must install an app. So that is mobile banking. Then you can download an app. You can move money from your mobile. So the difference between mobile money and mobile banking is mobile money, you don't need a bank. You only need a non-bank, that provide you, that use your phone number. You understand, to create a kind of an account, a wallet for you. But for the mobile banking, you need to have a bank account. So you need to have BVN. You need all those
for the mobile money. I don't need a bank account. I can just come to you and say I want to have a wallet, and then with my phone number, you open one for me. It sounds similar to exactly what Mr. Olojede just explained with the E-Naira.
It is similar.
I mean, you are here to help me. You're leaving me confused. So
no, I'm
what's
not
the difference?
leaving you confused.
Is there a difference here? Yes, Mr. Fasasi.
Yeah. The difference between E-Naira and mobile money through mobile banking. E-Naira is digital currency. You have products for payment. All of them are for payments. Let's get it right. You have mobile money. You can use mobile money to transfer. You can use mobile banking to transfer. you can also use your E-Naira wallet to transfer. But E-Naira is a currency. Mobile money is not a currency. It's a virtual form of value. You get my point?
So I find it difficult to understand that mobile money is not a currency.
It's not a currency.
I mean, but I have to fund the wallet.
Yes.
Don't I need to fund the wallet?
You fund the currency from the normal fiat money. Is that not what you do?
The same thing I do for the E-Naira.
So the same thing you do for the E-Naira. But behind the E-Naira is that a new currency has been minted. In the case of the mobile money, nobody needs to mint any new currency for mobile money to operate. But for E-Naira, there is a provision. The central bank has made a provision, minted this virtual currency, which is made available. Of course, because it is still a store of value. Your wallet is a store of value. Value must move, which is why you need to. You were asking the question. So, how do I fund my E-Naira wallet? It has to be from a Naira account, or somebody who already has a virtual will transfer to you. From that is how it is.
So help me understand. Okay, let me start from here so that I don't jump the gun. Mr. Fasasi, so tell me, with mobile money, let's leave mobile banking. I mean, mobile banking is just the internet form of going to your bank and transacting. But with mobile money, how much coverage do you think we have in terms of reaching the unbanked, people who don't have regular bank accounts, which I believe that is a target of mobile money? Do you think we have a great lapse here that E-Naira needs to fill?
Thank you very much. We still need to understand that they are not competing. They are not competing. Rather, they are riding on one another. So we need to get that understanding. So all these solutions, they are what we call cashless, policy-driven solutions. So you don't want us to be using Naira cash again. Now you have to go digital. So from your digital accounts now, if you have what we call E-Naira, then that means you can use that. You can move money to your wallet, to your mobile money wallet. You can move it to your bank account. So it's just a sort of the same thing like the cash that you are having. So is there space for E-Naira to fill? Of course, because this is a youthful generation. So you can see the way they are crazy about cryptocurrency. So the government want to win them as much as possible instead of, carrying large cash around. So you can also have what we call Naira, digital currency on your wallets, on your accounts. So you can send, without even touching cash. So to me, if you are asking, do we really have a space in the industry for it to fill? Definitely we have the space. The larger percentage of Nigerians are actually youths. And they are more even digital.
What I actually needed to clear with you is that this E-Naira is not a threat to mobile money operators, is it? It's not going to run you out of business.
It's complementary.
You even need the mobile money operator to fund your E-Naira accounts now. Like you're asking now, there is a need for a lot of engagement today for people to understand. And that is where the government has not really explored. Mobile money agents, they are in the 774 local government areas in Nigeria. So if you want to roll out a currency that the last mile needs to really understand and even adopt, then you have to involve people, who are closer to them.
Correct.
To be able to break it. Okay. Today, if you want us to create an e-wallet, most of these rural people, agents will have to aid them. They have to set up the wallet for them. They have to even train them on how to move their money. So, but the normal procedure, there is only one single line of communication. CBN to commercial banks, then to agents. Even in this first phase, agents are not involved in first phase. The banks are involved. Before you now go to agent, whereas you are supposed to start from the grassroots. Involve these agents as a change agent, because now individual customers will be coming to agents. Please, I want to fund my E-Naira. Now you have a cash. you want fund, you want the value in your E-Naira account, you pay me, I take my commission. You know, even it's going to encourage more agents.
Oh,
You know,
great.
it's agent.
I like
It's
the sound.
agent
I like
driven.
the sound of that. But before we go on a break, we've talked briefly on cryptocurrency. I mean, this looks like a photocopy of the idea of cryptocurrency.
Okay.
So I need to know, as with cryptocurrency, can I trade the E-Naira, Mr. Gwola?
What do you mean by trade?
Oh, yeah,
You,
so you-
you want a currency that will appreciate
Yes.
in value? Or
Can
no?
you- can I?
No, that is not the trade. The kind of trading you could talk about is that you could use the virtual currency, this E-Naira, as a medium of exchange, but not from the perspective of FX dollar value has gone up, or from the perspective of the value of Bitcoin is rising, or no. That
You
is
can't
not.
do all of that.
No, you can't do all of that
Why not?
because it is not created for that purpose.
So why didn't we just create that? I mean, if we want to do something that looks cryptocurrency, why don't we just do it?
You know, central government have to be careful about how they approach things that might have a systemic implication. And it is along this line that I think that I will not, of course, I know that there are a lot of duplication because most of the value that E-Naira is bringing on the table for now are already actually in existence, you know. But then, like Mr. Fasasi said, maybe it will complement what we already have. It just like when electronic banking came, we started using mobile banking. Then we found out we could use USSD. It didn't stop the use of. So all these things are all being used together, you know. But I think what government tried to do was to come into that cryptocurrency space from behind in a stylish way.
No, go on.
You know, Nigeria was a hub, one of the hottest hubs of cryptocurrency
Trading,
activities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as a central government, or a central bank that did not want to, you know, there are challenges with those cryptocurrencies from the perspective of a central government. Apart from the direct competition, you have the issue of total lack of transparency. Nobody knows what is going on in all those places. And in an age where you have issues of money laundering, issues of terrorism financing, and all the rest, that's a genuine concern. So, I want to think that what the CBN is trying to do is also come into that space in a mild way to say, look, let's offer you something that more people can associate with, because there is now a central government at the back of it. There are a lot of people who simply will not do the private sector-led cryptocurrency or private cryptocurrency because they're like, who is behind all this? I don't know them.
There's no regulation.
There's no regulation. But when you now have something similar that is owned by the central bank, you say, oh, okay, it's the government that is. In fact, one trending word for this virtual currency by central banks now is called gov coins. To say this is the government trying to come into that space. Of course, there are differences when you have a government in it.
There are differences. There are differences. Okay, we need to go out on our first break on the show. When we come back, I want to look at the security implications because, I mean, we've mentioned regulation being a problem with cryptocurrency. In cryptocurrency, if your coins were wrongfully transferred, there's no bank to go to and say, oh, I made a mistake. It's gone. Poof. It's just gone. Poof. If someone swipes your account and takes your money, you can't report to anybody. It's gone. Poof. So it's left to you to protect your details. So let's talk about the security implications, if there are any, or possible implications of the E-Naira. That will be when we come back from the break. This is Daily Digest. I'll also take your calls after the break. So stay here with us. Mr. Sarafaddin Fasasi is still here with us. Mr. Gwola Olojede is also right here in the studio. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. We're looking at e-money. Yeah, E-Naira.
You and e-money.
I don't know. Interestingly.
Which e-money is listening
How
to
are you
this?
doing? I beg. I want to do major. Show me your White House. This your WC is fine. The seat is comfortable.
Actively, do you track your staff progress? Yeah, that's the kind of connection we're talking about. And to be that connected, we need a reliable partner like Airtel Business.
That's right. With Airtel Business, you enjoy reliable, unlimited fixed internet that keeps all your business connections seamless. You also enjoy 24/7 dedicated care lines. Contact Airtel Business at ng.airtel.com today. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Every careless 5K, where is supposed go? Echo Bank straight. Every urgent 5K you call. Echo Bank straight. E get why. Season 12, Echo Bank Super Rewards don't land as they land before. Put 5,000 naira for your Echo Bank account. Make it rest here for 30 days. Or open new Echo Bank account with 5K pere. 50 people go win 25,000 naira every week. For the next 4 months, the grand prize now 1 million naira for 4 people. Enter with your 5K. Echo Bank straight. Echo Bank Super Rewards campaign. Now from October to January 2022. Ask your brother, sister, friend, neighbor to join and you go get something. Echo Bank, the Pan-African Bank.
This promotion has been approved by the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission.
Good things come in pairs like salt and pepper, bread and beans, sports and entertainment. Say what? That's right. Showmax Pro is bringing you the best of both worlds. Everybody strap in. About to open some windows. Now you can watch live sport from Super Sport. In your life have you seen anything like that? As well as movies, originals, award-winning international and local shows, plus kids shows when you sign up at showmax.com.
The Nigeria Info Anniversary Train hits the football pitch. Come witness your favorite on-air personalities trade tackles with a uniquely assembled celebrity all-stars team featuring Dandy Humorous, Josh Too Funny, Vector, Efe, Yerins, and many more. Side attractions include music and sack race. Venue, Upbeat Center, Lekki. Date, October the 30th. Time, 4 p.m. Don't miss it.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
All right, we're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Daily Digest with Jimi Disu on a regular, but with Wemimo Adewuni today. Welcome back to the show. I'm helping you understand the difference, if there's any, between E-Naira and mobile. No, don't laugh. E-Naira and mobile money. Yes. So I have my guest with me here in the studio. I have Mr. Bola Olajede here, a financial analyst. I also have my other guests on the via Skype. He's here with us, Mr. Sharafaddin Fasasi. He's a chairman of the Mobile Association of Mobile Money and Banking Agents in Oyo State. And they've told us, I mean, I was happy to hear that this is good for them, for mobile money operators. He says it's even more business for them. So I'm glad to hear that. But let's talk about the possible security implications. Mr. Fasasi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so let's start with mobile money. In your work, what security issues have you been able to identify in people bringing cash, transferring, and what possible, challenges do you think might occur with this E-Naira?
Okay, thank you very much. Nigeria is such a unique country with its own model. So common people outside there, they would think most of the POS agents you see outside there, they are running mobile money. They are actually not running mobile money.
Wait, POS operators are not running mobile money?
Honestly speaking, they are not running mobile money.
What are they running?
If you are running a mobile money, quite often you really don't deal much with cash. If you want to see the real digitalized economy where mobile money works, you only see agents that helps you to move money from wallet to wallet. You know, we let less interface with cash. But today, what we do, even mobile money company today, what they do is actually agency banking. So what you see outside there is agency banking. You know, where agents are third party, you know, servicing like a commercial bank. You understand?
Yeah.
An agent to a commercial bank where they are doing most of cash in, cash out. You understand?
Yeah.
So what we do majorly today is actually agency banking. You know, you collected cash, you know, you move cash, you know, you do less of mobile money in technically. So now when we are talking about E-Naira, then what are the challenges is even in mobile money and agency banking outside there. The challenges are actually numerous, but I can narrow it down. You understand? To the challenges of robbery. You know, armed robbers are now targeting. You know, because they know that
You have
cash
cash.
are always so. So you see them pointing gun. You know, at times, you know, shooting them. I mean, to get away with the money. So, and I think that is one of the area where e-money, I mean, e-Naira, don't let me join you. Calling it e-money.
Please don't join me.
So, instead of, because usually agents usually maintain cash and also maintain virtual in their wallet. Now they can now maintain e-Naira, you know, instead of much cash. You understand? So now there will be reduction in keeping cash at location. You understand?
So, but with the, I'm looking at a possible challenge here. So, if the mobile, or what you've rightly called agency bank agents, because it's actually agency banking, if this person has to help me move my money or my currency from my e-wallet to another e-wallet, isn't there a possible breach of security here? If the person, I mean, has access to my account, sees how much money I have, possibly needs to help me type in my password, particularly for rural areas.
Okay. Thank you very much. Today, how do we do card transaction? You even in rural areas, it's the same thing. It's the same process flow. When you give me your card, I insert it, I process the amounts, I give it to you to put your PIN.
Yeah.
And our agents are so trained that I don't need to see your PIN. I give it to you. The same thing, if at all, because ordinarily you are expected to do your transfer of e-Naira from your wallet by yourself. What we can do for you is you need value, e-Naira value. You have cash. Okay, pay cash to an agent. Then I will now move e-Naira value from my e-Naira account to your own e-Naira accounts as customer. You get my point?
Yeah, that works.
In that level, I don't. That's the legal work of an agent. I don't need to be the one to help you. You understand? So to help you transfer from your e-Naira, you know, that's not my job. I think it's clear.
Yeah, that works. Before I go to the phone lines, people have been trying to call Mr. Bolao. Let's also look at the broader security challenge that we've had in Nigeria in terms of terrorism, banditry, and so on. Now, with this e-Naira, don't you think it might be a little easier for these persons, terrorists, bandits, bad people, to move money about?
One of the differences between the e-Naira as it is today and the private cryptocurrencies that we've had before is the fact that there is someone who has a control, and that is the Central Bank of Nigeria. By virtue of that, the way the e-Naira is starting off, someone can actually trace the transaction that happened on the platform.
Okay.
So it's not like that dark hole that you have where you do peer-to-peer in cryptocurrency and nobody can trace anything. Everywhere is dark. You don't have that for now. E-Naira is also going to continue to evolve.
Yeah.
We're just getting started. And I think it's a good thing to get started, actually.
Right.
But over time, we'll see a lot of innovation come into that space to make it better than.
Okay, let's go to the phone lines. With these few points of ours, I hope I've been able to convince you, make you understand a little more, which is why I brought both parties. I hope that you, because I've got better understanding, I hope you do too. The number to call is 0700 993 993 993. If you're a female caller, you can reach us on 014657 014657 Okay, let's see who's here. Tayo. Okay, let it go. I'll get you. Hello, Tayo. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay, what a big analysis from Bola. But I think I disagree on some things with him.
Okay.
Now, the E-Naira is not different from what we already have. We've had in the past a wallet-to-wallet transfer system
Correct.
called Flash Me Cash, whereby your phone number acts as your wallet ID. So if you have a similar Flash Me Cash account and app, I can transfer from my home phone number to your home.
From your
So it's
phone
not
number?
really
Oh, you mean from
Yeah.
your wallet, from your E-Naira
The
wallet?
phone number is the wallet ID.
Yeah.
You understand? Just like the E-Naira has a wallet.
Yeah, there are existing
Okay?
wallets.
So I can transfer from my home wallet to your own wallet, so long as you have the same app.
Okay.
Okay, so it's very similar to what we have. Now, the only advantage I see is that it further strengthens the cashless that the government is pushing for.
Okay.
And the fact that it is only regulated, centralized, distributed ledger system. Unlike the blockchain technology, which rides on decentralized, distributed ledger system.
You're practically on your own on that in that space. Taya, thank you very much. Corey has been on
It's
the line.
technical.
Yeah, I mean, hello, Corey.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay.
As I first have to appreciate your expert in the house who have been able to explain the difference between E-Naira, not E-money.
You guys want to catch the bug. Yes, E-Naira.
Yes, E-Naira and mobile money or whatever. Yes.
Yes.
I've read a lot about these things and I have not been able to understand. So as soon as you raise this topic, I put all my attention to make sure that at least I get the difference today.
Yeah.
But I think I'm a bit more confused again because I think it's too complex. I would appreciate if you just bring it down to the everyday man on the street who send cash from his phone to the next person who wants to buy. Okay, example, I want to buy a phone. I walk into a shop and it's 10,000 or something. I send you 10,000 from my account and you receive it, and I have my phone and I walk away. Why would I want to subscribe to E-Naira if E-Naira is going to give me that same value? I mean, what is the major
Yeah, like what's the catch for you? Why do I want the E-Naira? That's the question.
Exactly.
I hear you. That's why Mr. Bolanwa is here. Why? Absolutely. I mean, if I have mobile banking, if I have the option of mobile money, why do I need the E-Naira?
Okay. The like I said before, most of the services currently on this E-Naira are things we're already doing. It's not.
There's nothing new.
It's not a radical change from what we're already doing.
Okay.
That is the
So
reality.
why do I want to choose it? Or rather, who should choose these as an option? Who is
Number
this
one?
for?
You
Can I
see, okay, Mr. Falas.
Yeah. All right, sir.
Thank you very much. I think we need to be blunt here. To people outside there, honestly speaking, they are the same. They
It's
are
the same.
value.
That's it. That's what I thought.
It's payment. You payments, you can use USSD, you can use your card, you can use mobile money, you can use QR codes. So it's just for you. I want to just move money. I want to receive money. It's payments. The only difference between crypto, what makes crypto to be a bit unique, is that the objectives of crypto, apart from payment, is also trading.
Yeah.
And that is why a lot of Nigerian youth, a lot of people are attracted to cryptocurrency because they can make money. It's not that they need it for exchange of for payments. But here, E-Naira, the objective is mainly for payment.
So
not for trading.
there's no difference.
So-
There's no difference.
It will just further what we already have.
If you want it. So the only challenge here would be if I want it, then I go to Alaba Market and the trader I'm working with does not have the E-Naira wallet, we can't have a transaction. Right?
Wemimo.
That's
Yes.
That will be there
more or
today.
less.
Yes.
Government, anything driving, they will enforce it.
Why
You don't be surprised
would they
tomorrow
enforce
that-
it? This should be optional. Nobody
See,
forced me to use
Before you
USSD.
say this E-Naira option will start to showing up on all payment platforms. It will show up. So if you're using something, you have an option to pay by E-Naira.
That if
it
the
will be
other
there.
person has an E-Naira account.
Correct. So
Okay, let's speak with Ola. He's been holding on for so long. Hello, Ola, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Good morning. Thanks for holding on.
Thank you. Good
Yeah.
morning, and good morning to the guest.
Good morning.
I want to talk about the security part.
Yeah.
I don't think enough has been done. I've been a victim of number ghosting. You know, most apps, when you register, your number is involved. And if your number is ghosted, your code, the code that should come to you as your security verification code, it gets intercepted. What is the government, the CBN, doing about this? Because it just spoils the whole thing. If your number is ghosted, it means somebody else will have access to any app you are downloading. And that is a major security. For this reason, I've not been able to do a lot with my phone. I've reported to authorities. I haven't gotten a solution. These telecoms are corporate because they are supposed to take care of your identity with your number. A number should belong to one person, and there should be no reason. They should protect the security of your number, and they're not doing it. What is
I get you.
Because this is a major risk.
Yeah.
A major
Primarily
risk.
because this is riding on your phone number. I mean, thank you very much, Ola. So this is riding majorly on your phone number because you don't need to have an account number. So it's
or on your phone.
Or on your phone, yes. So, I mean, that's a very valid thing, which is why I was asking about security. But I think the web, internet security guys will be able to give us more perspective here.
See, Wemimo, for everything that involves virtual movement of money, there are security challenges. Whether you're talking of mobile banking or all of them, including even the crypto.
Oh, yeah.
There have been hacking of
that's a
crypto.
big culprit.
Yes. So that security thing will always be there. But if you also go to the website of the CBN or the e-money website, E-Naira website, you see security is a section where you can read all they have tried to do about it. And everywhere the topic is being discussed also, they try to talk about the security because it's a concern
very important
for everybody. If it fails on the security side of things, it will fail totally.
Okay. I hope that assuages your fears. Hello? Put off your radio and talk to me. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, put off your radio and talk to me.
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Put off your
My name is
radio.
Taiwo.
Yes, all right. Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Taiwo.
Okay, Taiwo. I can hear you. Go ahead, Taiwo.
Yeah, so my own take on this is just that I see future in Naira because it will come to a time where the world, the means of exchange will be on the Naira because it will eradicate all these mobile banking. Fine, it's for now it will support it, but it will get to a time that it will be generally acceptable because all you need is for you to make your transfer or your payment is to get the wallet ID of the person and send the money. So people are saying they don't understand the meaning of the E-Naira. Okay, my own understanding about it, just to clarify it, is that E-Naira is just like a currency like US dollar, like pounds, like Canadian dollar, but the value is pegged at the normal Naira, normal fiat Naira. It's just the same, like another currency, but on in the digital, which is centralized or which is being controlled by the central bank.
That's it.
So,
that's a beautiful summary. That's a beautiful summary.
So I just believe that people should just
buy into it.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Thank you.
take
Thank you very
advantage
much.
of it for now.
Okay. So I would always advise that you try to understand it fully. I mean, it's okay. I always say this is okay for you to have your doubts, but it's never okay for you not to question your doubts. So if you have doubts, try to find out, what you're doubtful of, read about it, listen to experts talk about it, and then take a decisive
The banks and banking agents will have a big role in further educating the people, which is why Mr. Falazi was saying they are the grassroots.
It should be the bottom
If you want to use it for financial inclusion, these are the people that they trust.
Yeah.
That
They're the ones they see
They're the
every
ones
day.
they see. So, anyway, I believe that we will get to that point.
And then, Mr. Fasasi, we still have a lot of cash being moved in Nigeria. I mean, we want to become cashless, but you still find that if you go to the market, in fact, right now I see instead of doing a transfer to a market woman, she'll tell you to go to the POS operator, get the cash, and come to give it to her. So, they do that a lot now. They just tell you, because if you transfer the money to me,
Yes.
if I want to go get it from the POS, I will pay a commission. So if I'm selling you this phone for 5,000 naira, if you send me 5,000 naira, when I want to go collect it, I have to give that person 100 naira. So I'm getting 4,009. So they'll tell you, go collect the money, bring me the cash, right? So we still have a cash issue.
So that's a cost issue in the transaction.
Yes, in the so who bears the cost is the issue, and that's why most people still stick with get me the cash, just bring me my money and go on your way. You bear the cost of withdrawing the money. So that's a big challenge for going cashless. How are we going to surmount this?
Thank you very much. There is nobody that should condemn the digitalization of the economy, because it's actually the way to go. But the reality is that the whole economy can't be cashless.
Yeah.
We just have to ensure that we are able to get larger percentage of our economy to be cashless. And you can't get there with fiat power. You can't get there by policy. You can't get there accidentally. You journey into digital economy. But we are always in a rush. Honestly speaking, we shouldn't have. We make so much noise. Anyway, I'm not surprised. This is the country where you commission projects, on a newspaper before you even mobilize workers to go there and construct roads. So I think there should have been a sort of a pilot for any beautiful idea that we are coming up with. Start with a smaller segment of your population. And if it's successful, you can now scale to a larger population. Today, we roll out. In 2 days, 100,000 people, downloaded, the mobile app. Because, and also, we have also not done enough engagement. There are 2 E-Naira mobile apps on that Play Store. People are thinking, which one to take?
Remember that some company has taken the federal government to court and saying that they own the patent to the E-Naira. I know the case is still in court, so I'm surprised that the federal government actually went ahead to launch. The case is still in court right now. That's possibly why you'll find 2 apps, and you had better be careful which one you download.
You have the merchant app, which are for the business people. You also have individual, e-wallet, speed wallet, and you have e-wallet as merchant speed wallets. Those are the 2. So as of today, into the customer E-Naira app has been brought down, because maybe they need to update something and they observe. Because if you look at the review of the app itself,
very poor.
You will understand. We were in rush about it. If you complain, if you reach a problem, you need to no customer care number to call. On the app. Nowhere to send a mail to. If you encounter it, and a lot of people are having challenges because there are processes.
So we can say that the user interface was not well done. It was rushed. That's where the UX designers come in. But we're totally out of time now. We need to go. We've done as much as we can to explain this E-Naira. I hope that we've been able to help you. Mr. Sharafuddin Fasasi, thank you very much for joining the show and taking your time with us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
All right,
Thank
sir.
you.
Mr. Bola Olojede, you're an in-house fellow. Thank you very much for being here.
Yeah, the pleasure is mine.
For those who played the game on Morning Crossfire, you've asked me to tell you the names of the winners. Here are their names. Okpayemi Abraham, you won. God's Power Shedrack, you won. Azo Ude, you won. Ogbe Promise, you won. And Peace Ibe. Those are the 5 winners we had today on the Morning Crossfire. You have 10,000 naira each. Someone will reach out to you in the next 48 hours and you'll get your money. Okay, that's the show. I have to go. The techers are just by the door waiting to come in and give you a great ride from 10 to 12 p.m. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow by 5 a.m. Okay, make it a date.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.